Hi, you're welcome to my channel once again. My name is Operachi Deze Kingsley. I especially want to welcome everyone who has joined us today. If you're new on this channel, please make sure you click the subscribe button. You may not want to click it now, but after watching this video or watching any of our video, if you find the need that will worth your subscription, do not hesitate to subscribe, right? Click the like button, share this message to others as well. But it's not by force, right? It's when you find this particular information that you receive to be more resourceful to you, then you can. Today I want to share the secret of how I've been able to get extra 4 jobs in UK and Australia, even after I must have gotten a job in Finland, and I'm already on the process of processing my resident permit. My resident permit has been in process before all those jobs are coming in, right? Now I want to share the secret of how I was able to do this. Many people are telling me I have been applying for jobs abroad and I have found it very difficult. In fact, since I've been applying, even to get a response has been very difficult. And those that say they get response, their response has always included this clause, unfortunately, right? Now today I want to tell you the secret of how to break the genes of unfortunate messages as regards to your job application. If this is what you would like to hear, please stick to this video to the last, because the tips I'm going to share this day, I'm going to be sharing my secret tips to job success, right? I wouldn't know the best caption for this video, but I just want to say it. But I'm going to be sharing my secret tips, right, to this job offers I've received. Numerous job offers. In fact, this one I'm sharing is just the one I got when I have already started processing one of the jobs. Before that job, I got about 6 offers from Australia as well. And I'm going to be sharing my screen to show you these offers practically, right? It is not something they say, I am saying it didn't happen, or something that I'm lying about maybe to create content. First of all, I want to tell you the fact that I don't create content. I only teach, right? I keep saying it. I don't create content, I teach. People who create content have that mentality of bringing something that can draw traffic. At the end of the day, you click the video and you end up not getting what you actually wanted from the video. Now, I don't create content, I teach. And my reason for teaching is that I do everything I can in order to make sure that I bring down everything I'm saying to the level of everybody trying to understand it, right? If 60% of the people, 100% of the people who watches the video, at least 60-70 will understand what I'm saying, will understand where I'm driving at. And that is why I even go against the rules of YouTube at times in not abiding by the times, right? Creating videos that are short. I create video. When creating that video, I make sure I go extra mile to explain in details, practically show you examples of how to do it, making sure that if you follow the steps, if you follow the instructions, there is no Jupiter, there is nothing that can make you not to achieve your result or your desired aim. Only if you take action. The only thing that will make it impossible is you not taking action or not trying to do something about the information you've received. So without wasting much of our time, let's dive into it. Today I'll be looking at my script here, because I wrote down everything in order for it to be easier for me, right? I'm not a computer, I'm a human, and I'm sharing my experiences as well. So today I wrote down the tips, the secrets of how I've been able to get this job, right? Now, someone may ask me, why did I continue making application even when I must have gotten offers? I want to explain this, and I want to use it to teach you that you have not even gotten a job and you are relenting. You have not gotten any offer and you are relenting. First of all, if you have watched my previous videos, my previous teachings, you will see many explanations I gave. In one of them, I told you that before I was able to get an offer that I accepted, I have made more than 3,000 applications. When I say this, I am not exaggerating. I made up to 5,000, but for the records, let it not be that I'm lying, I made more than 3,000 applications before I was able to get offer. Someone may say it's impossible. I make at least 20 to 50, 100 applications every day until I was able to have my breakthrough. I am not lying, God bear me witness, and I can prove this and show you how I was able to do it. Watch my previous videos, you can see for yourself. Now, I continued making application because I'm a kind of person that doesn't put my egg in one basket, right? I have that offer, the company have given me a contract, I have submitted my document to the Finnish embassy, I have gone for an interview, but even after going for interview, even during the time of, even on the day of the interview, before I was ushered in, I was making application at the embassy, applying for jobs. Why? Because I wasn't putting my eggs in one basket. I said anything can happen. I'm not saying I'm too confident about this interview I'm going that is going to be successful, but it's not as if I'm not hoping for it to be successful. But then what if something goes wrong? What if I get a denial? What will be my fate? Will I just start again or find it very difficult to start again? And that is why I didn't a kind of relax or put all my mind that I have done it. Yes, I have done it. No. I kept on making application the same way I was making application even before I got my offer. And behold, I got more than 4 offers. I got 3 from UK, 1 from Australia. How was I able to do this? What is the secret? What is the means? Right? What is the secret? Now the secret is this. My secret tips is 1. Going beyond the conventional means of application. So the question I'm expecting you to ask me now is, what are the conventional means of application, for you to know if that is the line you're towing, and for you to maybe see reasons why you should not tow this line, right? Now, I will kind of explain it in a simple term. The conventional means of application, job application, is this. Very, very simple. Write your go online, search for jobs. When you see one opening or any opening that maybe you think is okay for you, is what you're looking for, send your application to it. Draft your CV if you have not drafted one. Send your CV to them, and then wait and relax for them to call you to come and collect your job or to come and start your work, right? Or for an interview or wherever, right? That is what I call the conventional means of application. And for me to get success, for me to be successful in almost my application, after I must have gone through with so many numbers of rejections, I was able to find out the secret and started going beyond the conventional means of application. Now, how do I do it, right? What I did was, through my years of experience, through my years of trial and error, I was able to develop my secret format of application. You can call it my secret tips of application, which I call my success formula in job application. And what are these success formula? I have 5 formulas I developed. Is one formula, but in that particular one formula, I have 5 steps I take in order to make sure I do my application. I want you to stick to this video till the last so that you can get from one to the last part of it and see how it can help you when you take actions towards them. Number 1 is this mode of application. You must change it. The conventional mode of application is not working, so you need to change it. The mode of application here I'm talking about may even differ from what you may be expecting. It is simple. I teach how to travel abroad, and most people who are following me are those people who may not have enough resources for them to start processing their visa, their work permit, and all of that. And thereby, there are people who are mostly looking for either full sponsorship or partial sponsorship in order to move abroad because of the current financial situation. I was in that position. I found myself in that position, and that is why I want to still help anybody, as many as I can help, to come out of that particular level and face the next phase of life. And that conventional mentality is this: People tend to, because you want full job because you want sponsorship, you limited yourself to only making an application to those jobs that have that tag, full sponsorship, right? Forgetting or not knowing the fact that many people will be able to sponsor you when they find the need in you. Do you understand? When they find what they need in you, they can go extra mile to even break their rules in order to sponsor you, right? They can do that. Now, looking down on jobs that have no sponsorship tag on its job description, or when the job is being posted, you look over it and you start applying for jobs that have full sponsorship. Those are the reason why you will not have a breakthrough in them. Number one, those jobs that are tagged full sponsorship, right? The competitions are very high, and even if you happen to apply for it, people that may have applied for it, most of them are more qualified than you are, and most of the things needed for that full sponsorship, you may not have it, and as such may not have chances. So your chances of doing it is very, very minimal. And another point why you shouldn't is this: most of those jobs you're looking at that doesn't have full sponsorship, most of them are the jobs that are actually meant for you. When you apply it, the number of people applying for it are not much compared to those applying for full sponsorship, right? The competition is not all that high compared to those applying for full sponsorship. And the reason is this: if actually you prove yourself to be what they actually need, they can sponsor you. And I'm a living witness, right? I got a job in Australia. They weren't offering full sponsorship, but by the time I started talking with the HR, I told him that I'm from this particular country. He told me, okay, they are not actually giving sponsorship as of now. But then I told her, yes, I know, but what I just needed from you is a work contract which can help me to start processing my visa. They provided that. At the later end, I made my researches and found out that an employer can bring in an employee from outside of Australia with the easiest visa, which is visa subclass 400 visa, right? That's the name of the visa, subclass 400 visa. This visa allows an employer to bring in an employee with limited documents, right? So what you will do is, when you get there with the experience you have gotten after 2 months or thereabout, you will start now processing your visa subclass 482 or thereabouts. Yes, visa subclass 482. But after speaking with the HR told me that she will get back to me, let her discuss with her lawyer, with the company's lawyer. After the discussion with the company's lawyer, they go back to me and say, okay, that they are now willing. After our interaction, they went back to my resume and my details I submitted and still went over it again, that they have decided to give me a full sponsorship for visa 482, but there is a document I need to provide for them, which is skill assessment test. That is what I need to submit to them. That once I submit it to them, they are going to sponsor me. They are going to their lawyer will be the one to go about my visa application and every other thing. They will even pay for my flight. But unfortunately for me, I checked the requirement of getting that particular skill assessment. Behold, it was too much for me, right? While I was actually looking for sponsorship is because I don't have enough money. The skill assessment test will cost me around $4,700 as of then. $4,700 is what it's actually going to cost me. So I looked at it and I wasn't able to provide. I talked to the company if they can at least help me get the skill assessment, that maybe when I start work, they can deduct it from my salary, so they don't do deduction on employer's salary, and that they have given me enough offer, providing accommodation for me, paying for my flight ticket, processing my visa. The only thing they require from me is just that skill assessment for me to provide it. I shouldn't give them money for it. I should do it myself and send them the certificate. And I wasn't able to do that. That was how I lost that, right? So why I share this experience is to tell you that you can get job sponsorship even from non-job sponsorship posts, right? It is very, very possible. So remove that mentality of making application to only job that have that tag, full sponsorship. Apply to both sponsorship and non-sponsorship. Then when the process starts, you have the power, you have the ability to negotiate with the company depending on your confidence, depending on how you carry yourself and what you know you can do. So the next tip here, guys, is number 2 tip and secret. Application mentality. Application mentality is holistically centered on confidence, right? This confidence, you have it in you, but you have to also imbibe it in writing. I'm going to be sharing my screen of some of my writing formats I do send to companies I'm applying to, so that you can as well learn from me. So you have to stick to this video and watch it. I am giving out information. Please, if you're finding this more interesting, make sure you click on the like button, subscribe, share this information to others so that they can also get the information and the resources you're getting from me. You are not paying me anything. I'm not charging you for anything. The only thing you can do for me is just to share, like, and comment, as well as subscribe to my channel. It's enough for me. So my tips or my view of application mentality is centered on confidence. You are not seeing, there are two, this confidence is divided into two. The first part is the most important. The first part is imbibing that confidence in your writing to the company. How do you imbibe the confidence in your cover letter, even in your CV, even in the messages you send directly to the companies? That is where they are not seeing you as of that moment. They have not seen you. They are not seeing your expression. They are not seeing you physically. So your writing can also equally show how confident you are. These HRs normally look at all these things. So you must start learning how to be confident in your writing. It is very, very important. If you don't know it, stick to this video. I will share one of my writing. I will share one of my writing formats for job application, and you look at it. I think a private message I normally send to them. Now, the third one is application technique, right? Always devise an effective application technique, and the one I have devised here is this. Conventionally, people don't send private message to companies they apply to, but I will tell you, it is one of the most effective way of making application and getting response these days. I have tried this so many times. Even those I have coached as well have confirmed and testified to this. Guys, don't submit application and leave it like that. At that application, at that job description, look downside of it. Look at the end of that particular job description. 90% of job description normally leave their contacts at the downside of every job post they make, right? Look at it. If it's mail that is there, send them mail. Most effective is email. If there is no mail and there is a phone contact, contact them. The problem with us is that most of us don't even know what to say while writing them privately, or why sending them email, why communicating with them without them first communicating with us. And I will be sharing that in the my screen. I'll be sharing how I did it, because I teach practicality. Now you have to imbibe that character. Send private mail as one of your breakthrough technique. Don't stop at sending applications alone. Some of them may not even view application. You'll be surprised when you send them private mail. They will be requesting you to send them your CV, meaning the ones you've sent is not even seen, right? It is very, very important. Please learn to send private messages. Now, private messages, I don't mean you should bug them. I don't mean you should disturb them. Let it be professional, please. Professional private messages, please, strictly, so that you don't go and collect blocking. You don't go and collect blocking, right? All right. The fourth secret is building creative mindsets. Building a creative mindset. You must learn how to build a creative mindset while making application. Now, that creativity comes when you want to communicate with them. How do you structure your writing? How do you structure your communication with them? How do you make it so creative that it will draw their attention and hook them up to you? That is creative mindset. I will also, while sharing my stream, you will also see it practically. Now, the fifth but not the last is commitment. Guys, this is one of the most important. Aside the fact that you have gotten the tips, you have done every other thing, this last tip is very, very important. And what is the content of this last tips? Number one is commitment. This commitment has to do with committing your time, being consistent, being patient, and being focused. Most of us will see all these things. After teaching this, maybe you go and try it once, try it twice, or even 10 times, and you come back to tell me it's not working. Before you get anything, nothing good comes easy. You must make sacrifices and make it to be continuous. I always say this: winners never quit, and quitters never win. The more committed you are, the more consistent you are, the more prone you are to breaking through. But when you give up easily, there is no how you're going to make it out. So guys, let me show you through my screen what I've been talking about and the job offers I've gotten so far after my application, or after I must have gotten work in Finland and started processing my Finnish resident permit. Let's go into it. Okay, let me show you the practical example of what I'm talking about. Like I always say, I teach practicality. You see why it's good for you to have a LinkedIn account. This is opportunity as well. This is an opportunity. If you're in line, you can just look at, they are offering relocation support, uniform provided, everything, and UK visa sponsorship. But for the purpose, the reason why I came here is to show you my offers, right? Let me show you my offers, right? Let me open this first. Okay, here, this is my communication with the HR. Sorry, let me put it this way so that we can see it clearly, or more bolder. So here, right, here is the first message I sent to them after I saw their job opening. Guys, this is why I ask you to be sending direct mails, chat these people up. They are humans like you and I. All you need to do is just to put up the confidence and act that you are confident about yourself, about what you're doing, about your skill, about everything that has to do with you should be built around confidence. And this is the mail I sent, the chat I sent to her when I saw the job opening for the position of a welder in UK. So this is what I did. I sent her an inquiry mail, not an application mail. I have already submitted my application, and I went further to still send her a kind of chat or mail. So I opened the communication with her. This is the communication. Dear hiring manager, first of all, the heading is inquiry for welder fabrication position. Dear hiring manager, I am Chidozie Kingsley Okpara, a prospective job applicant and a qualified welder and fabricator with over 9 years of professional experience. I saw a recent job vacancy post from your company for a welder. Please, I am very much interested in this position, and I would like to know if you're still taking applications for this role, and if so, hope an international applicant with the right training, qualification, and experience is qualified to apply for this position. I am skilled in this, I am skilled in that, I am this, I am that, which I think will be an added value to your company. Guys, are you seeing my writing? Are you seeing how persuasive it is? I would like to send in my resume and cover letter on your request, sir or ma. Thanks, as I anticipate your response. Guys, one thing you should find out about this mail is the confidence in this mail, right? If you are a hiring manager and you read this, there is confidence in this mail that you say, oh, this particular person knows what he or she is doing. Now look at the response she gave to me. Hello, thank you very much for your interest in the welding role we have here in the UK. We are very much open to international candidates applying. However, you must be aware you will be required to fund the visa yourself. We would provide you with a certificate of sponsorship, but you must have the fund to pay for your visa. Guys, are you saying it? Please let me know if this is still an option. We can have a chat. Thank you. Guys, are you seeing it? I'm using this as an example to show you what you need to do, how you need to do it. And when I'm here on this channel, I don't tell you what I have not done. I show you practical example. Practicality is my keyword, is my watchword. And if you put to practice whatever I am teaching, there is no how you can make it. It's working. Whatever I teach here works 100%, except you are not consistent. And you don't do it once and expect answer. Be consistent on it. You can do it once and get an answer, but it is not must. But the must there is that you must certainly get it. So this is my response to her. Thanks for your response to my inquiry. I am very much interested to work for your company, and I would have loved to accept the offer and fund my visa expenses. But with my current situation, I am not sure I can. That's why I'm seeking sponsorship with a relocation package. Please, I will be glad if you can consider me. Guys, why I wrote this, assuming is when I've not gotten a job, I would have accepted this. What I will do is to fund the visa, UK visa, at least with about 2007 or thereabout. You can fund your UK visa. They are already offering sponsorship. The same thing with Finland. They will offer you a work contract, and that is enough. Put the little effort and put the little money you can. So I am trying to open a negotiation with them. Why I am not much interested in the work was that I have, at this particular time, my resident permit is in progress already. You understand? On 30th was the date I sent this mail. Remember, even after I have gotten contract, I was still applying for jobs. So guys, you need not to relent. Some people, if you were me and you have gotten a contract, you will relent. But I didn't relent, because anything can happen at any time. That is why I keep applying. So guys, the next one is this. Let me open it. This is a HR in one of the welding companies, construction companies in Germany. I saw she posted a job, right? And guys, you must also be very, very active in applying for a job. Some jobs, like this particular one, was written in German, right? I have to translate it with my translator to get what the job is talking about and apply. After applying, I sent a direct message to the HR. This is the HR that posted this particular job. So this is what I wrote to her. Still the same, almost the same pattern of message I wrote to the other person, right? So here, this is what she replied me. Dear Chidozie Kingsley Okpara, nice to meet you here. Many thanks for your message. Tell me, where do you live? Do you see a possibility to work in Germany? Right? Guys, this is after I must have sent her a message telling her I am this, I am that, I am this, I am that, I'm skilled in this, I'm skilled in that. I'm looking forward to, I want to know if you guys are taking applicants from another country. Now, this is what she wrote. She's asking me to tell her where I currently live, if I see the possibility to work in Germany. And I told her, right? I told her, dear ma, thanks for your response. I currently live in Nigeria and I'm very much open to relocating if offered a job opportunity. Currently, she has not responded. So when she responds, I will know her responses. Guys, I am sharing this practical example to teach you how to go about relocation through job. It is very easy if you can put up the hard work and get the necessary information that I'm sharing. Guys, go to work, put in these things I'm teaching to action, and come back and tell me if it doesn't work. Many people are saying they have been applying for a job, they are not getting responses. I can show you thousands of responses I've gotten as long as job is concerned. Let me still open another one, right? I still send mail to these people. Thank you for contacting the best, blah blah blah, direct open position here. So they sent me a link for me to go and apply. This is Verona, Finland, right? So I made applications to so many, even this one. Now I sent her, I sent the same message directly to her, right? concerning how the job position I saw. And guys, look at what she told me. Please share your CV to so and so this thing. And when I shared it, I told her that I've shared the CV, right? I've sent it to the provided email. So guys, it is working. It is really working. It is really working. You need to start doing. You need to start working. I am sharing my private emails, my private messages on LinkedIn with you. It's not everybody can do it, but I have nothing to hide. I have nothing to hide. That is why I am sharing it to you, so that you can believe and know that this is practical. I believe in practicality. Even this current one, right? I'll still show you. Let me open my mail for it, and then you'll see what I'm talking about. Right, this is the last mail. Let me bend it this way so that you can see. It's from LinkedIn. He asked me to send in my application. I sent it. Thank you for expressing your interest in sharing your documents. Please know that we are now, so all this is, let me go to the most important place. Now, after the process, please note that the contract will start in January, and it will be a 6 to 12 months temporary contract and not a permanent contract to stay and work in the UK for the long term. Hours will be 12 hours per day, 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. or 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. 6 days per week, or rotating shift pattern with an hourly salary of 18 pounds 50 shillings or what, okay, or to 19 pounds 19.50 pounds, okay, per hour. That's what they will be paying. The client will provide, look at what they are offering me. The client will provide, the company at which I'm going to work will provide all travel, accommodation, and a weekly food allowance too. I hope this all makes sense, but please feel free to ask questions at any time. Also, for your information, to apply for a UK skilled work visa, we will require a document certificate that also shows your English proficiency. If you have a bachelor degree or a diploma from a recognized university or college which was in English, then the UK work visa will be easy to process. But if you don't, then you may have to complete a blah 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 blah. We are also looking for, okay, so guys, you can see this is another opportunity I got. So this particular people also promised to take care of my accommodation. The best in this one is that I'm not going to bring out the money, unlike the other one. They are the ones that will pay. And please, okay, let me read. Let me see if I can. Okay, look at this. This opportunity, of course, depends on your skill and experience and the documents you provided during the recruitment. The client can support with your skill work visa application, but this is a simple process. There are some costs for you from the skill worker visa, as you have to pay during the visa application for health surcharge to have access to the UK healthcare hospital system. But my understanding is this can be paid from your salary. Guys, listen, it can be paid from my salary. I am not giving out the money from my country. They are the ones that are going to process everything, do everything, and when I get to UK, as I start working, when they are paying me my salary, they will be taking some percentage to cover for this particular course. All this can be confirmed in the interview process, right? And we will not charge any fee directly from you. Guys, you're seeing it. All this can be confirmed during the interview process. So what they are asking me here is if I'm okay with all this. If I'm okay, we'll proceed with the interview. Whatever other question I have, we can still do it during the interview. And every cost that has to do with processing my visa will be paid by them, and they cannot collect a dime directly from me, rather from the parent company I'm going to be working in. So guys, I don't know what else you're waiting for to confirm that these are things you can do yourself. Don't wait for an agent to do anything for you except you are lazy. And if you are lazy, make sure you are lazy enough to make enough money, right? Make sure you're lazy enough to make enough money. Keep enough, not only enough that can cover the cost of this process, but enough that can cover your heartbreak, enough that can also cover if actually you're duped, enough that can cover you, your mental health being stable enough, right? So when you don't prepare yourself and put on your working kits to do things yourself, there are a lot of things that can come out, and whichever one that comes out, you bear it. So please, I teach people to take action, and if you can take action today, you will come back to testify. Thank you so much.